Sandra. I'm from Poland, background in architecture and design.
Hi, I'm Jesus. I'm from Colombia. My background is in marketing.
Hi, I'm John. My background is in urban design and sociology, and I'm Canadian, but I live in London and work in the public sector.
And I'm George Damien, also from Canada, and my background is in finance and strategy. So we will... It's not in IT, obviously.
Okay, guys. So just to get started, I guess, so as Simon was saying, we went out and did a number of interviews, spoke to a lot of people about their experiences of traveling in Copenhagen. And the group that we decided to focus on is what we call the vulnerable traveler. And that includes parents, pregnant women, the disabled, and older adults, but also people who maybe just have a temporary injury and find it harder to get around on public transport. We kind of identify what we're calling this sort of hierarchy of special needs, and that's the idea that some of these users probably should get more priority than others, but that kind of relationship is just negotiated kind of informally, case by case. And often it's really unclear to people who should get a seat and who shouldn't. So anyway, we decided to see how we could address that problem and make that a little more explicit. And in particular, how can we get people to give up a seat on the train or bus?
Perfect. So what we did is that we ran this brainstorm with the team, and we came up with an idea that we call Helping Hand, which is basically a service that is going to advise, or let's say notify the bus, like the people that are in the bus before a vulnerable person rides the bus, that there's someone with special needs that is about to ride the bus. And what happens there is that there are some signals that will make people to empty one of the seats for that person so that that person can ride properly. So what we have here is our journey. It's composed by 4 different steps, which is basically how you ride public transportation. So in the first one, when this person checks in and scans the card, the system recognizes that this is a person with special needs, and let's say like activates all the system. So there's a message on the screen for the rest of the people that are in the station saying that there's a special need person that is about to ride the bus. Then in the second step, when the bus is arriving, is where all these cues activate. So for the people that are in the bus before the special needs person rides the bus, they're gonna see a light, they're gonna see a message, and there's also a voice command that says that there's a special needs person that is about to ride this bus. So please make sure that there's an empty seat for them. So this is what happens before the person rides the bus, and the person sees the symbol, like the priority seating symbol, and with this service the person will be able to have the seat. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna watch a video of a prototype that we did here. Imagine this is a bus, and this is what happens.
Stop it there. So that's just part of the demo. We actually did it over there. That's our bus in the hallway. A few insights from that. We ran it with a number of people. A big shout out to our native New Yorker. She didn't necessarily want to get up. I appreciate that. But that was part of it. So we were trying to understand what would actually prompt people to give up a space. And so we found that there were a few things. We found that the combination of visual cues and also auditory was really important. There were a few other insights that we wanted to explore. One was notification of enrollment in the program. It was really important that it came from someone with whom they had a relationship. So in this case, probably their GP. The ability to opt out was really key. And then finally, we wanted to incorporate the service with other service providers, whether that's hospitality or other people within the ecosystem. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.